Hello, everyone.
Hey, hey!
Hey! I think we'll wait a couple of minutes, make sure everyone's in, because it's those dreaded adverts at the beginning. I apologise, everyone. Those dreaded adverts. You got to skip them. You got to skip them.
They get you. They almost get you no matter what you're doing now. Yeah.
I know, and I put that. I try not to have them so they skip. So I apologise to everyone. Yeah, apologise to anyone. But yeah, there's like 2 people watching at the moment. Oh well, that's good.
Well, it said, what does it say? Oh, are those just membership notices? Not that they're actually here.
Yeah. That's yeah. That's my two new members I got. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's no one.
And then Rick's here and Jonathan.
Yeah. So I just want to say welcome everyone to Back Then and Now, the live stream. So I will be doing these every so often, and I shall have a brilliant guest. So we have John from Super Awesome today.
Hello.
And we all know, who knows John, that John's got a massive collection of Yodas. He's a bit partial to the Yoda, aren't you, John? So,
I love me some Yoda.
He loves him some Yoda. So we're going to ask John some questions and look at some Yoda figures. So from back then, some oddities. So yeah, John's had a rummage.
About Yoda, you will talk. Yes.
I'm just going to see who's in the chat. When 50 years you reach, look. Oh well, thank you, Rick. Jonathan's here. Thank you, Jonathan. Evening, Jonathan. Evening.
Jonathan's been on YouTube all day. Every live stream from the morning till now, I've seen Jonathan. Hello.
Shabby's here. No, Shabby's just been doing his first live stream today. Congrats, Shabby.
I that went well.
I think 2 hours. I think he was only putting a pop on for 20 minutes, but he didn't stop. I think didn't stop.
That's how it goes.
Did you take a breath, Shabby? Lobot. Whoa.
Lobot's here. Gilster.
Oh, Gilster's here. Gilster's. Oh, I had a rummage earlier. Oh, nice. That's always worth having a rummage, isn't it?
What? Hold on.
Oh,
I don't know that off the top of my head.
What's the square root? I mean, that's a bit deep, Jonathan, isn't it? Yeah.
Actually, would 37 billion have a square root? Because does 30? Because I don't think 37. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. You're gonna hurt my brain if I keep thinking about it.
Yeah, don't help the brain. We just started. Crikey. Salacious, good evening, Salacious. Oh, how's your studs doing? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about his studs. Shabby. Oh, Chippo. Good evening, Chippo. Hello.
Good to see Chippo.
Could not get.
I couldn't get up at 3 a.m.
Everyone saying hello to each other. Bad Batch trailer is up. Yes, we were just talking about that. We were just having a look at a picture. Yeah.
I retweeted that stuff just to.
Yeah, looks like they've changed the upgraded the armor. Yeah. So it makes us all
a whole new set of action figures coming out.
Yes, so we're gonna have to buy all the figures again. Yeah, so crafty, very crafty.
Well, you can. I won't.
No, you've stopped now, really, haven't you? You've sort of cut back, haven't you, John?
No, I'm not stopped. I just cut back. With Black Series. It's only original trilogy now, and then Jedi from the Clone Wars or Sith characters, like so. I'm going to get the Alia Sakura, and I'll probably get the Darth Maul, but that's going to be it. I'm not going to get any of the sisters or brothers from the new show or any of that stuff. No. I just have to cut it off somewhere because it's too expensive to get them all. For me, I'm not saying it's bad if anybody else does. If you can afford to get all the figures, then by all means get them all. But my budget is very limited, so I've got to start cutting back. I just can't do it anymore.
I've sort of been hand picking sort of figures now, so just changing collecting style. So
Yeah.
So I've sold a few figures recently. So I've bought a couple of Hot Toys, which is a bad thing to start.
I have this sick feeling that I'm cleaning and rearranging the living room. We're gonna get rid of some of the furniture that's in there because we just don't. There's like 6 chairs and there's something like that in the living room, and we don't have company that fills up the whole place. So why do we have all this extra seating room? So we've decided to get rid of some of it, and I'm going to move in, more detolfs and some more shelf units and put up more on display. But when I get the living room all situated with displays all the way around, and everything, and that room is full and this room is full, then I have to go through what's left over, the stuff that I cannot put on display. And I'm going to have to start deciding what's going to be sold and what's going to stay. Because there's going to be a certain point where I'm just like, I can't just keep this stuff in storage. We've got 2 storage sheds as it is, and that they really shouldn't stay in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want it locked away, do you?
Yeah. So it's gonna. Oh no, we got a naked.
Something
in there.
That's all right. I'm blocking it.
Yeah.
Because Connor would be here, but he's on a date night tonight, so 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 I'm just gonna have to do it myself. So if anyone sees it come up, I'm just gonna block. So I should have made some more moderators, shouldn't I? So, but yeah. Oh, it's a slow bot. Oh. I could be busy here just blocking stuff.
Right? Yeah.
I've been cutting back.
Yeah, the prices are just getting. And the bad thing about it is, I mean, I just wonder how far they're going to go, because it was like they started stretching things to $22.99, then 23. They went to 24. Some of the figures were $26.99. Now we're reaching up to $34.99 for some deluxe stuff. So it's like, is next year, are some of these things going to be $40, $39.99, $42.99? Like, when are they going to stop raising the price on these 6-inch Black Series figures? Like, and like, I don't buy Super 7 Reaction because they're $18 for a 3.75-inch figure. But now the vintage collection is approaching $15, $16, $17.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to say, well, now that's too much. If you know what I mean? Like, if I think it's too much to buy a Super 7 Reaction, then it's too much to buy a Hasbro also. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to change my mind just because it's Star Wars from Hasbro. If it's too much money, it's too much money, regardless of what product it is,
Yeah, I mean, definitely I've been buying more vintage collection than Black Series. So
I still get more, but it's like even that's going to start cutting down. I'm going to have to do less because in the past I would get every single vintage collection that came out, but now I got to pick and choose again. I'm not going to just buy everything because it's just. But I tell you, if I made like $10,000 a month and I was just totally flush with cash coming in like left and right, I probably would buy every single thing. But I mean, like, my budget's around $400 or $500 a month for toys, so it's like I have a strict budget, and so it means I can't buy as much when the prices go up.
Yeah. Well, Apprentice Ewoks here. Hi, Brandon.
Yay, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome. Yeah,
but we're not here to talk current figures.
No,
we're here to talk Yoda.
We'll talk about Yoda. We just thought I'd have a quick chat and reminisce, and then so I'm going to ask Johnny's first question, and then we'll get into some. What made you? What draws you to Yoda? Then what is it? What is Yoda? What is it to you?
So as Matt's saying, I think, let me give it this right here. So each one of these, you kind of want to focus on a different thing, right?
Yeah.
So like our focus today is going to be Yoda, because that's one of my favorite characters to collect.
Yeah.
And it's, to answer that question, it's kind of a combination of things. Like, it didn't necessarily have to be Yoda in the beginning, but it sort of evolved, I think. Like I really like Yoda as a character. He's not necessarily my favorite action figure, because when the Kenner one came out, he was kind of small, and I didn't do a whole lot with him.
Come on.
Yeah, he just kind of. I didn't. It's not like I took his clothes off. I didn't take his snake or belt off. You know, the one I had since I was a kid, I lost the cane, and then I had to get another one as an adult. You know, to get the cane back. But it was like, the reason I kept his snake and cloak and everything is because I just never took it off when I was a kid. And I didn't play with him much. He just kind of stood there and said his little Yoda lines. But I was playing with characters like Hammerhead and Walrus Man. And, you know, like those are the ones that I love as an action figure, you know.
Yeah.
But the little green guy who was so wise on TV made him one of my favorite characters, you know, in the movies and everything. I just loved the way Yoda talked. I liked how he was like goofy on camera, mine, you know, and it was just a fun character who also was a wise old Jedi, a wise man that could impart wisdom and knowledge on people. And I don't know exactly when it started, but because I just don't remember, but I started getting like various Yoda figures, and then I think Yoda was a natural one for them to turn into like stuffed animals and different things. So I got a couple of like stuffed Yoda stuff, and then they made a life-size plush, like a giant size plush in the 90s. And I was working at a comic book store when that thing came out, and the guy at the store was like, "I'm getting one of these plushies. Do you want them after we're done doing the display and everything?" And I was like, "Yeah. Hell yeah, that'd be cool." So I ended up getting that giant, it's like a giant, massive Yoda plushie thing. And once I had like almost a shrine, like a couple plushies and a bunch of figures set out, people who would come over would be like, "Oh, you like Yoda? You know, okay." And then when Christmas or birthday came around, I'd get Yoda stuff. You know, like, I mean, there's Christmas lights with Yoda on. All the light bulbs are Yodas. You know what I mean? Like, they're literally, you can see the bulbs going right into the bottom of the Yoda. So it's like, and things like tissue paper. You know what I mean? So you blow your nose with Yoda. You know? So it was like,
there we go.
These are those little pocket tissues. You got like 10 little tissues and a little tiny like thing that you can put in your pocket, and so it's like people started giving me anything that had Yoda on it, and through the years the collection's just grown, and the more like obscure and weird something is, the more I'm attracted to it. Like,
of course,
I have a pocket power recharger for your phone. So it's a battery. It's a battery for your phone that you plug your charger into. And it's Yoda. So it's like, what the hell?
You gotta have it.
Why would they even do a battery and you looking like Yoda? That's just weird.
Have it.
Yeah, I was like, I love the stranger the better, you know, the weirder the better.
Yeah.
And the collection's grown through the years. I mean, I've got a lot of vintage stuff, like the night lights and things that are from the 80s.
Oh, wow.
And
look at that.
They're pretty cool.
Oh, she just plugged that into the socket.
Yeah, plug it right in the socket. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's cool. I've never seen anything like that. Wow, that's the first time. Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
I think I seen one the other day. I saw someone had a turtle, like a turtle head one, Ninja Turtle one, and I thought, and I've just it's the first time I've heard of that. So that's great.
Just neat little things, and that I just like. And I mean, I've got a vintage puppet. I've got the original where they Don Post the masks, the Halloween costume. Were those? Yeah. And the thing that's interesting about the costume is, I don't know where you get them, but I would consider going like as far as getting a mannequin of a person, like a you know, it's for like a 10-year-old kid or something. So and there's the outfit's only, you know, so big.
Yeah.
So it's like
Definitely.
I've considered, like, could you get a mannequin for like a child and put the costume on the mannequin and put the mask on and then stand it in the corner and then put the packaging next to it as kind of display, you know, like
that's
how
yeah.
do people display Halloween costumes? Like, say you're a Halloween costume collector. Do you keep them all like in the boxes, or do you actually want to see the costumes and have them on little mannequins or something? Like, I don't know.
You must mannequins. Yeah, you must be able to get a child mannequin because, like, when they want to show like children's clothes and stuff in shops, so you must be able to get a smaller. Yeah, you must be able to get one. Or if you know the exact height, you could of Yoda. Maybe you could just make a paper mache, or
that's true too. You're right. Yeah, and get a foam head from one of those craft
I know
stores.
people get loads of like tin foil, and you can squeeze it all together and shape something, maybe something like that.
That's true. Yeah.
Scrunch it all up, bit of chicken wire.
I never thought of that, but that's a good idea. Yeah,
yeah, chicken wire.
Because the packaging for that Yoda Halloween costume is open, so I can take it out and look at it. But I kind of sometimes thought it would be neat to actually stand it up and have it.
Oh yeah.
And then you put the packaging next to it, you know. So, but you know,
a shrine. I took a little shrine to Yoda. But you've got quite a big shrine there, anyway. So,
oh yeah, there's easily going on over 500 Yoda items now in the collection. I mean, it's two entire Billy bookcases from IKEA are full of Yoda. I mean, jam packed of Yoda stuff, and then the entire top along an entire wall is all Yoda. And then there's a freestanding shelf area that's all Yoda. So it's like it's just like unbelievable how much Yoda stuff that actually has come out through the years, you know. Like there's dog toys, there's chew toys, there's all different kinds of candy and cereal and everything else. You know?
I was trying to hunt down the chew toy actually because it is very good, the dog chew toy. So I was trying to find it over here, but never seen it because it's like it looks like the old vintage puppet that you could put your hand in. Remember
it kind of does, it kind of does,
yeah. Just say hello to Brian.
There's something over. I didn't grab it, but one of the other weird things is, do you know those little bath scrunchies that you can wash yourself with? Like they help lather up the soap.
All right,
yeah. And there's a bath like lather ball or whatever that has Yoda's face on it. So I laughed because I'm like, when you're washing your bits and everything, your jiggly bits, you've got to wash it with Yoda's face. So you're like, yeah, take that, Yoda. Oh yeah, there you go. You know, it's like, what the hell? Like, who thinks of this stuff? You know.
Oh, Vintage Dave. Good evening, Vintage Dave. Good evening. Just say hello to a load of people who joined us. Jason's here, Cameron's here, Rick. Just saying hello to Lobot, Gilster, Tez is here, Black Death is here. Well, that's nice. Jonathan, yeah. So just say thanks everyone for coming along and watching this. So so we start off with some vintage figures then, John. You want to show your vintage ones and then your bootleg as well. Some of your
yeah. So you know, my originals right here that I got in
yeah.
Now I do have like a huge army of these. I'm not even quite sure how many variations there are, but there are some that are dark green. This is a light green.
Yeah.
And then there's some that have brown eyes like this one.
Yeah.
And there's others that seem to have red eyes. They're more reddish.
Yeah, that's kind of like what mine's got, more of like an orangey red eye.
Yeah, orangey red. And then there's a weird thing with the eyes where in both colors, the orange and the red, you can get kind of Pac-Man shaped eyes. They really look like Pac-Man, or you can get round eyes. So it's like, right there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dark green, light green, 5, 6. So there's like right there's 6 different variations.
Yeah, because my carded one is a brown snake.
Yeah, and then there's brown snake and orange snake, which I don't have a brown snake yet. I don't have.
Oh, you don't have a brown snake?
Oh, no, I don't.
John doesn't have a brown snake. Quick.
I have my my carded ones up. I guess I should have grabbed the carded one down, huh? But
yes. Oh well, doesn't matter.
I got the one with the, what's it, like 33 back or something, or 31 back. I don't remember what it was, but it's the Empire Strikes Back on the back with the different colored squares.
Yeah.
But Yoda's like shoved up in the corner as like an afterthought. You know what I mean? Because it was the first card he came out on. It was like,
right.
He was sort of like in that Boba Fett range where, like, you remember how they had, what was it, the 21 back? And then when Boba came out for a short period, there was like a 22 back where they stuck Boba Fett in the corner. This was kind of the same thing with Yoda. They had like a, I don't remember what it was, 30 or 32 or whatever it was. And then when Yoda came out, they just shoved him up in the top corner. And it was like for a short
31
period of
back.
time.
Could be a 31
Is
back.
it 31? Is that what they,
Yeah.
If I had it in my hand, I could count and just know. But of course, I left it up over there. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, John got a load of figures out. We're never going to get all the ones out, are you?
Yeah. But one of the other cool vintage things is this Mexican bootleg one.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
It's so cheesy. It's not even posable. You can't even move it. But
no.
You know.
No. And it's all just, is it detail on the back as well? Just, is it all detail?
Yeah. It's like they just took the Yoda without the cloak.
Yeah.
When you take his cloak off, it's basically the same. And they just, like, I don't know if they molded him or what they do, but, and then they didn't even bother cleaning it up because there's plastic in between his arm and his body. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even bother cleaning it up to make it look like a figure. They just were like, there you go. You're play with this, kids. You know? Like, and these came in a little baggie. You remember that? They came in a little baggie.
Yeah.
And they had like a cardboard, like a little cardboard thing stapled. The bag closed,
yeah.
And it said something like Star Heroes on it or something.
Oh, wow.
Like those, but
to have it carded, in a baggie, that'd probably even worth more, isn't it?
I've never found one in a baggie whenever I've been looking around. But I mean, I don't go hunting for these that often.
I bet there's variations in colors as well with that.
There are. Yep, there's different color ones. Yeah. So
you're dying to find one in green, I guess, aren't you?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But I just saw this one and was like, I got to have him in the Yoda collection. You know, it's like, and he wasn't.
You got it, yeah.
He wasn't that expensive, you know. So
yeah. Okay.
But then I've got a bunch of stuff through the years. Like, I think probably the next Yoda to come out after those ones were the Bendums. Do you remember the Bendums?
Oh. Yeah, look at the Bendum. Look at that.
Then we had the Bendum that didn't actually bend because you try to bend it all you want and it goes right back where it was because he's such a thick character. You can't really, I'm going to bend it. You know, it's like, you can't bend this thing, you know? And so now you just have this Yoda that looks like he's like, hey, old friend, I haven't seen you in years. Give old Yoda a big hug. You know? Hug you, I will, yes.
32 back B, left coast.
32B, there it is.
There we go. He's got the B on there. He's been very technical. Very technical, Rick. Okay. Yeah, I never understand the A, B, C, and D's. Do you? I've never.
I don't know them by looking. I have to go in the Kellerman. I got to go in the Kellerman book and look. You know, I never can.
Oh, and you think that's the real geeks when they say the letters. You're like, oh, crikey, it's just a Yoda. It's just a Yoda, carded Yoda.
I only know the number by counting on the back. Well, this is a 23 back. You know, like, how do you know? Oh, I just counted. You know?
Hi, Paul. Just say hi, Paul. Paul Collectibles. Hey, Paul. Two old guys. Talking about figures. Wow, thank you.
Talking about old figures.
Old figures. Yeah. We're gonna bring some new ones on too, hopefully.
And then what do we get in the 90s? We got the Power of the Force Yoda, that one that came out on the orange and green cards.
Okay. Oh yeah. And he didn't come with a robe? Didn't come with robes or nothing?
His legs are stuck together. You know,
stuck together.
Yeah.
Oh dear. At least you got the cane though, but that's kind of It's not as detailed though, is it? It's the vintage one there. It didn't look as good.
No, not really. Not really. It's just. I mean, to me, the vintage one is a little bit always going to be better. You know, you got all this all this extra stuff with him, you know. He didn't even have a snake, you know.
Oh, no snake.
Yeah,
and no little torch hanging off his belt or nothing,
no,
did he?
nothing. Yeah,
Nothing. No, it's a shame. Vintage one always better, isn't it? It's always the best one, I think.
Yeah, and he's got the cuter head. The vintage one is the cuter head.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that one.
But then I don't remember what order the rest of them came out in, but there's a bunch of there's so many different Yodas.
Oh,
from you know, they've done a bunch from you know, like Attack of the Clones and that era, you know, like how do I best show these off without getting my fingers all in the way?
Oh no, that's all right.
Yeah. So he's kind of reaching out, using the Force, going to chop you up with his lightsaber. Oh. But some of them look awkward. Like, look at his neck. It's just kind of like, is that really how his head attaches to his body? Like, I don't know. You know,
it's definitely slightly younger looking Yoda, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of gimmicky Yodas. Like, there's Yoda with his chair, you know, and he kind of
is floating.
Yeah, and you got this clear. I don't remember him floating in the chair, but okay, I'm all right with it. You
know? Attack of the Clones. Doesn't he go down the thing talking to Mace Windu and Kenobi?
Was he floating in the chair when he just
slowly going down the the corridor? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got little like glowy lights on the bottom, like it's, you know, and they're really reflective in the light, aren't they? They really work well.
Yeah, they do.
So he can. But he's the figure's kind of stuck in this position. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna. It's like some of these are like, can you really play with this? Like it's, you know, it's basically just stuck in that position, and you're just gonna. You can move the arms, and you know, but. It's got a little butt mold, so you can stick them right in the. His butt goes right in the molding.
Cameron said he always wanted the Kenner Dagobah playset. Yeah, I've never had it, Cameron. Yeah, and John.
Yeah, I've got that. I got that down over there. I got it from.
Yeah.
Was it Andy at Holo Chronicles? I think who helped me.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the new Lego one? That new.
Yeah, I gotta order it. I'm.
You want it? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gonna get that. Yeah.
I saw it in Smith's, and I said to the missus, "Oh, I really like that, like Christmas present."
Yeah, I don't know.
So wink, wink. Yeah.
I don't know when I'm gonna get it because I really want to. When the first week of June there, I want to order the Optimus Prime, so I'm gonna get that one first. But then I'll get the Yoda because I've got Yoda's hut. With Yoda and Luke and R2D2.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
That's good.
I have a Yoda set that came with. It was Yoda with his troopers, and one of the troopers had a walker. So I got that set, and then I've got a Yoda set with his Yoda Jedi Starfighter. The Yoda's Starfighter, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of Yoda Lego sets, but and I got the Yoda Lego person. What do you call these? Brickheads? They call them
brickheads. Yes.
Yeah. I got the Yoda brickhead. So yeah, but I don't have the giant size Yoda. There's a giant Yoda Lego that I haven't bought yet, and
all right, okay.
I kind of should get them before it goes away, but it's expensive. So
hello to Black Dot Ewok. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Black Dot. How you doing?
Hi. Welcome. There's loads of people in the chat. I've got another thing. I just blocked it. So I blocked it. I was in there like a flash.
Yaddle. I don't know if I'll get a Yaddle. Was there a Yaddle? There was already a Yaddle action figure, wasn't there? I don't know.
Yeah. Because Yaddle's supposed to be in this new Jedi Tales. Was she appear in the car? I thought it was I thought it was a younger Yoda, but I think it's Yaddle.
That's what people are saying. It's Yaddle, yeah.
Yeah, could baby Grogu be Yaddle's mum? You never know. You never know. Could have Yoda and Yaddle had an intimate child together.
Yoda Yaddle? Yaddle Yoda.
Yaddle.
Isn't that what the robot said? Didn't the robot say that? Yaddle Yoda, yaddle Yoda. But then they have this. This was another Yoda action figure that came out, and he's on like a training thing that spins around, and he's lifted rocks with the Force.
Oh, look at that! Yeah. That's cool.
Lifting rocks with the
Attack
Force.
Attack of the Clones, I guess. Attack of the Clones figure. It must be, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be something like that. And
yeah.
I don't remember what he's supposed to be doing, but you just kind of move him around on this.
Yeah, levitating the rocks from the when they come off the ceiling, aren't they? Definitely. Yeah.
Is this what his fight with Dooku? Maybe.
I'm guessing so. Yeah, gotta be, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah,
I guess the only way is to use the blue in it to make it look like he's used the Force is holding it, or maybe, or
that's what
yeah.
And then he's got his lightsaber out to attack back.
He's repelling the lightning to blast the rocks. I don't know. Yeah, could be.
And then there's other gimmicky ones like this. He's on his little.
Yaddle's brother was called Paddle. Funny black tape. Funny.
Yaddle's brother Paddle. That's good. So I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it closes and it's got a little radar dish on it.
All right.
And you can open it up and make it like a stand for to sit on, and there's like a jet engine under there, a ball of something, like I don't know.
Some sort of Clone Wars sort of their variant where they sort of they've gone and played with it slightly, haven't they? So
and he's got like a little
I guess a chair.
But it's got two pegs for him to stand on it, and then he's got a split cape, like a split robe in the back. It's like a weird look definitely. At that different robe. So I don't know what, but it's Yoda, so I got it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, of course.
I just don't know what it's from.
Yeah, so I wonder if they'll if they connect Yaddle and Yoda to Grogu. You never know. You never know, Rick. You never know.
Yeah.
Heard it here first. Yeah.
And we have the lovely Clone Wars era Yodas.
Oh, look at that!
So more like the cartoon version, right?
Yeah, definitely a lot cuter, aren't they? Yeah.
So I kind of like this figure in particular, and just the way he's designed, the way he looks, and I kind of like the stylized Yoda look, in the cartoons and everything.
Now, I'll ask you another question. Now, is there a Yoda that you really want or after for the collection? Is there something you really sought after, or you've seen, or?
Well, yeah, I think the top Yoda item I would really, really like is the Empire Strikes Back hot toy.
Okay.
There was a hot toy from Dagobah of Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's running $400 to $600. So because those things always go up in price. Yeah. I wasn't in a spot to buy him when he came out. And now it's ridiculous, But luckily there's a Clone Wars version coming out, and I already ordered it and I already paid for it in full.
Oh.
So
you're a Hot Toys collector now.
So I will have one. There's one, and I kept my promise to Andy at Holochronicles.
Yeah.
Andy was always saying, what is the one you would probably break it down and actually get? Because I wasn't getting any Hot Toys. And Andy was like, Andy kept going, I want you to have a hot toy. You got to get a hot toy. What would you get? And I said, if they do another Yoda, I'll get it. And then they did another Yoda, and the day it went up, I was like, Rink, and I just decided I had the money at the moment, so I just paid in full, and then I don't have to worry about it. It'll just show up one day.
When is it due next year? Is it next year?
I'll probably not see it for 2 years, right?
Is it that far away?
I don't know. I think they said it's going to be at least a year, but what I'm seeing with, like, Brandon ordered Ahsoka and I don't know, a couple different figures that are supposed to be released now. And he ordered them like a year ago, and now they're telling him they're going to be delayed another like 6 months or something. From what I'm getting from everybody else is they give you a date when it should arrive, but everything is late and delayed now. So,
well, we should be getting a Dark Trooper within the next month, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we don't know. We don't know. Yeah, I've sort of just started out in the Hot Toys thing. So, I mean, I've got a couple now, and I'm looking and sort of like I'm making a list of what ones I really want. So, but they seem to be all helmeted ones at the moment. I just want the helmet ones. But yeah. I would like to find a layer or something. I'm not sure yet. So,
see, the thing with me is that I'd have to, like, I could see myself getting a stormtrooper or a clone trooper. But if I went so far as to get any of the main human characters, like if I got a Princess Leia, for example, then in my gut, I would feel like she's not complete unless I have Luke and Han. And then I would go, well, they're not complete unless I also have Chewbacca. Well, now that I've got the 4 of them, I've got to have C-3PO and R2-D2. Otherwise, the group isn't together. You know what I mean? And then you start going, well, then do I need a Ben Kenobi? You know, so it would be a hole that I would fall down if I ever got one of those kind of main characters, because they're not none of those are a focus of mine enough to where Yoda's a focus. So Yoda makes sense for me to have just Yoda, you know. But yeah.
Well, I think we started something on here, John. Everyone's going fiddle, diddle, daddle.
Yeah, I see all this diddle daddle.
Rick's coming up with so many different relatives to Yoda. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, diddle daddle, Yoda, dodo, daddle.
Oh, see, Cameron's done it now. He's ordered his first. Oh, what one have you ordered, Cameron?
What one did you get? What one did you get? It's probably Boba Fett, right? A Boba Fett.
It's got to be Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah. Oh no, yeah. It's like, oh no, Cameron. Yeah, oh no, yeah.
But see, I could see doing something like that, like getting a stormtrooper, because you know you could just have a stormtrooper standing there looking cool, and you wouldn't have to feel like you got to get a bunch of figures to go with it. I mean, maybe my brain just works weird. I don't know, but and same with like Boba Fett. You know, I could see just having Boba Fett. You know, so there's certain.
Wants to know how many you've got in the total. Do you got a rough idea how many Yodas you got? Have you ever done a count? Or
I've never actually counted, but I mean, 2 Billy bookcases and an entire shelf going along one entire wall, plus a third, like half. The third thing is probably half the size of a Billy bookcase. So there's got to be at least 500 items in there, 400 or 500 at least.
Think you could be a world record collector, maybe? Do you think, maybe?
No, there's
no.
You know Steve Sansweet has more Yoda items than I do.
Well, yeah, that's a point. Yeah. We can't have that. We can't have John. We got to have you to be the #1 Yoda collector. That's, you know. So,
it would be neat, but I don't
send John anything Yoda. It's got a toothbrush, pencil, anything, a rubber.
Yoda prophylactics, right? Yeah.
anything. I bet there's even oranges out there with a Yoda sticker on it. There was stuff.
There was. Remember those? Yeah.
Yeah, there was all sorts when they were, especially when the Force Awakens came out.
They had little. They had bands for cucumbers. I got a Star Wars band that was holding 3 cucumbers together, because you don't want to keep the cucumbers because they're gonna rot on your shelf. But
Simon wants a Hot Toys Biker Scout. Right, there you go. Yeah, you go for it. Oh, there we go. Cameron says it's a Luke Snowspeeder. Oh, that's a good one.
Wow,
That's a nice one. Yeah, I think it's got the overt turret where you can have it as Dagobah as well, landing, so you can take the helmet off and That's a nice one.
In size, talk about the Biker Scout. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. But it's with the Mandalorian Biker Scout or the Return of the Jedi one. Yeah, because
either one of them look good.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got Hot Toys Vader and Boba Fett. Those 2. Oh, good. Team Bully bookcase. 2 ones for Jason. Yeah, exactly. Sweet.
And then some of these other neat things. So that I like the
keep showing them, John. Keep showing them.
I like the animated, like I said, the animated style stuff. And there's this. Was this like a Disney store kind of thing or whatever they were? The toy box.
Toy box.
Yeah, toy box like stuff. And they're pretty cool.
Looks mean now, doesn't he? Looks pretty mean.
Yeah. He's like, I am going to kill you, Count Dooku. You are going down, you know. And then they did a Force Ghost one of that too, like a.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And
that's pretty cool.
He's got his little cane. Even the cane is a Force Ghost cane. So,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Anything translucent's awesome, isn't it?
Oh,
Anything
I know. Yeah, I like the. That's.
Yeah, I do as well. Anything, just got a thing for it. Yeah, brilliant. I think it's my love of Tron that does that. I think.
Right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
I think so. I was out when I went to the NEC Toy Fair. There was something there translucent. I don't know, clue what it was. It was some modern toy I've never seen, and I just had to.
You're like, I gotta get this. Yeah,
I got to get this, and I didn't go back and get it, and I totally forgotten it. It sold out. It was like this guy had made his new range of toys, and he said, "Oh, these are new." And of course, everyone must have liked them as well. And I was like,
"Wow,
oh,
yeah,
grab it if you see it, you like it, grab it. Yeah, you got to grab it. Yeah, right."
And then here's another Force Ghost one of the figures, you know.
Oh yeah. It's
so
cool.
It's kind of neat to get. Yeah, Force Ghost.
Is that more of a lightsaber there? Or it looks like a. Yeah.
Well, is it or is it? I always thought it was. I thought it was a cane, but I think you're right. I think it's a lightsaber.
It could be a lightsaber. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Corrected it. I should have it like that. Yeah. There we go.
Because it's got a handle right here. You're right. I guess I just never noticed, and I had it the wrong way this whole time.
Oh, poor Yoda. He's had his lightsaber upside down all this time.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's dropped it now.
I can't keep it on his. I can't keep it in his hand now.
Shouldn't have interfered with it now. Shouldn't have interfered with it.
So what is a Force Ghost lightsaber supposed to do? Like,
I know.
Does it pass through people? Aha! I'm gonna
Does it work? Does it work?
Yeah. Like, how does a Force Ghost lightsaber actually work? That's a weird object. Yeah.
I know what you mean, John. Oh, he said, I know what you mean, John, as I also have one character focus. Really? Yeah, Boba Fett, isn't it? Isn't it Gilster? Isn't it Boba Fett? Yeah.
Yeah, Left Coast. Well, Left Coast, all that means is that you have to make more Hammerhead stuff, you know.
Yeah. He loves Hammerhead. He was on when he was on his live stream with Steve. He was trying to. I want more Hammerheads. Hammerheads. Yeah, I'll be the same as well.
Did they scan his Hammerhead? And he's like, no.
No. Well, I'm not going to say if they did.
Is Hammerhead some Star Trek? I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's next?
And then, so this is one of the coolest of the figures, I think. Now I've got.
Oh yeah.
I got this one where he's right in the. Is it a Kadu? Like, what is this thing called?
Kadu is. Yeah, that's on the Tarkovsky, whatever animated series. Yeah. What you call it? I can never say that. Yeah.
And he's got this little strap to stick his foot in, and then a peg for the back foot, so it really stays on there. It looks really nice, and then he's, raring to go with the lightsaber and the guy. I mean, look at this creature. He looks so cool, right?
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. With
you
the
don't
horns.
see. You sort of miss out. He's kind of like it's like a mix of a tauntaun, isn't he? But a horse.
Yeah. Some tauntaun horse with like little hands.
Yeah, I love it. How the clone belt's actually on him there. Sort of like there's like a
clone
trooper. The arm. Yeah, they put the belt on the actual thing to.
Oh, that too. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, mix in with the harness. Yeah, that's cool. There, it's a good idea. So you still got you can carry stuff with them.
Yeah. Put stuff in the pockets. But yeah, I just
here we go. It's a kubuk. A kubuk.
Kubuk. Yeah.
It's like he knows everything. No blacked out. He knows everything.
Yeah, Kibuk. Yeah, Kibuk. Yeah. But I really like this one a lot. I think it's a cool looking thing, and the Yoda fits on very well. He's not going to fall off, They did a good way of securing him to the thing so he can really be riding it into battle like we saw in the cartoons.
I bet it's not an easy one to find now, that one.
Not these days, no. It's hard nowadays to find
all that Clone Wars stuff. That stuff was hard, wasn't it, to get? Yeah. All the youngsters bought it all up because they love the Clone Wars. So
a lot of these things I bought when they were coming out because I was always collecting Yoda stuff, and there's a lot of it now that I wish I gotten two of them. I was like, damn it, I should have bought two and have one in the package because like this guy, I'd love to have one in the package still.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, but And then I've got one that's he's hanging up over there, so I couldn't really get him down that easy.
That's all right.
It's like a giant dragonfly and Yoda's riding the dragonfly. Have you seen that thing? It's like
from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it's like a big dragonfly creature.
In the beginning, just comes in.
It's got to be like that big. I mean, it's massive. Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? That bit just comes in the scene. You're like, all right, okay. Whereas it comes in with a Wookiee helicopter thing, dragonfly things, doesn't it? Yeah. I think that was supposed to be a bit more of they cut a lot of that out, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah,
It was a shame that was.
But that's
Darth Wizzy Wizard. Hello.
Hey, Darth Wizzy Wizard.
Hey, Darth Wizzy Wizard.
That's a really cool Yoda too. I wish it wasn't. It's hanging in a weird spot, so I couldn't quite get it down. But because he's so big, I had to hang him up. I couldn't have him sit.
Well, I got one of those. I got one of these big ones. This is one of those cheapy ones you got.
I got that one too. I like him.
Yeah, I just grabbed him. Oh, he's got a bit of cobwebs on him. Oh dear, but yeah, he's just simple, but he's just great.
Him. Yeah,
great little thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me see, what else do I got here? Oh, I've got this. Were these like Raven Claw? Or what was that company that was doing these kind of things? But this is it's almost like a metal. It's a metal. It's like a pewter. But they've coated it with like a gold coating. You know what I mean? Like.
All right.
I'm sure it's not real gold either, but you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, it's not like it's. But this was like a mail away thing that they did. I can't remember if it was like an action figure mail away or if you did something else to get this one. But I've still got the mail away box up there in my way and everything. But I have him out standing next to the box just so you can see what he looks like.
Yeah,
and that's
different.
That's always been a neat thing because I don't see it that often in people's collections.
No.
This kind of thing. So
yeah, you have that as a keyring or something. You'd be frightened to lose that, wouldn't you? So,
yeah, you would, and it's really heavy too. So
yeah,
I wouldn't even want to keep it as my key ring. You know, I'd be like, this is too heavy to carry around.
You pull your keys out in the car.
Yeah, or like you put it in your pocket and you're suddenly walking like this because one side's too heavy. You know. I don't know about you, but when I put stuff in my pockets, it has to be balanced weight. You know, I don't like more weight
balanced.
I don't like more weight on one side than the other. You know.
Yeah, I'm the same. Wallet one side, phone the other. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be walking around all funny looking, you know.
No.
Oh. So I got the new one. Do you want to?
Oh yeah. And John's going to open it, aren't you, John? Is that what you're going to?
Actually, you know what? Make us even. Make us the same size and pull out your vintage one. Because doesn't this Doesn't this one have a similar card back? Oh no, it's
no. That's he's looking the other way. Yeah. That's the same one as the. That's the same one as the retro collection one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's where it's the same. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. But this is quite a sort. I think a lot of people like this one because this is the alternate one, and there's a harder one to find now. So
gotcha. Yeah.
But this one's not the best condition. The card's a little bit, but it's a lovely one.
Oh well, it still looks great. And I mean, they're to me
having a brown snake.
To me, the old ones are very difficult to get in. I mean, I don't even think mine is perfectly mint. It's got a KB sticker on it or something from the store, even, you know.
Yeah. So John's gonna open it up. He's gonna open it up. He's got two, so he's gonna open this one up.
I got two of these, and this one has damage on the.
They all do, don't they, around there?
So it's the other one is nice. I got a really nice one. So
I think they put in that little plastic piece round it, aren't they? And I think that makes it worse putting that plastic piece.
Sometimes it does
on the back because it's causing it to fold on the.
But if I want to open one, I generally find a damaged one to open because I don't need to open a pristine one. I can leave a perfectly mint one for somebody else that wants a mint one in their collection. And I'll take the slightly damaged one and open it because Yeah. So he's in his little coffin here, and
he gets his little bag,
a little blue bag,
little famous blue bag. Is that cloth or is it rubber? Is it rubber?
No, it is a cloth. Yeah,
it's cloth. Is it? Oh, it's cloth. Yeah. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Oh, that's
we
great.
got a nice little strap here with a little hook
oh, that's
thing
going to be
on
very handy when they ever bring out the Mandalorian Luke, isn't it? That could be quite handy. That you put your baby Yoda in it.
Yeah, put your baby Yoda in it.
Yeah, that'd be handy. Yeah.
We got Mexican Yoda. He can go in there. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, that's just weird with the bootleg in it.
All right, we got his little. Boy, this cane is even worse than the original cane.
Oh,
you're gonna lose this instantly, right?
Oh no!
It's so tiny. The cane is like
oh crikey!
So tiny.
At least the vintage one's got a bit chunky.
There we go. So he's got a little necklace on, thing. He's got.
That was always weird, that necklace thing. Would you ever think it was like sort of like pipes or like pan pipes or something? That little necklace thing.
I don't know.
I always thought it was like a pan pipe because you never actually really played with it, did he, or anything? So, but yeah, I like that. It's nice cloth, isn't it? Cloth.
Yeah, and he's got a little leather. It's almost like a leather belt, and he's got
tassel,
this little tassel hanging off it. But I mean, the belt almost looks leather, like a little piece of like a faux leather cloth or whatever for the belt. It's a separate piece, it's not.
Yeah.
And then he's got this nice little robe that's made out of cloth. How's he look under? Like,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they just did the brown.
Yeah, just the brown, but it's nice. It's nice. I like this color. Yeah, it's nice.
So yeah, he's kind of.
They never go wrong with Yoda, really, do they? They always get it. There's not can't go much wrong with him, really.
All right, he's all right. So let's get his little stick in his hand.
Did you ever come across? I know. I think you've got one eventually. Did you ever get the galaxies? Did you get this one, the galaxy? Did you ever
get, yeah. He's up there. Yeah, I see him right there. Yeah, he's out of. I opened him up. Yeah,
it's a great little figure. I love the
that's a good one too. And he's got a cool.
The walking stick's all like kind of curved and
it's like a.
Yeah,
that's a real anime. That's a real anime style, like walking stick. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So he can hold the stick pretty good there. He's got it in his hand.
Yeah.
So you're not going to lose it. Yeah. But he could have come with a snake, right? Why not?
Right? Yeah. Why didn't he come with a snake or the little torch? Yeah. Yeah, look at that vintage one. It's vintage just still wins, doesn't it? Every time.
You just like him, yeah. He's
just the right. They got the cape. They got the right size. That one looks. Oh, it's great, but it looks a bit big, doesn't it?
It does,
That's just perfect. The vintage one's just perfect, isn't it?
Yeah,
they just got it right. I don't know if it's the material or what.
Yeah, it's the way the material bunches on this one. It bunches. Yeah. It bunches weird, right? And
yeah.
Definitely. And his head looks a little small. The one thing I think sometimes is on the newer figures, they tend to get the head. To me, it feels a little small. I like him with a bigger head, like the vintage.
Yeah. Well, he kind of is, isn't he? In the film, he's a big head, isn't he? A little body, isn't it? It's kind of his ears are sort of the thing. So yeah. What's that saying? Left Coast saying?
Snake is a no-brainer.
It is.
Yeah. Why not just give him a snake? I don't know why you would leave that out,
Yeah, it's a vintage collection figure. You think they'd have
that too? Yeah, that too. You're right.
They'd have loads in it. Yeah. Thank you.
So one of the guys asked my most recent purchase. So here
all right, yeah. Look at that.
This is a Yoda, and it has a blanket that comes with it. The blanket's got a C-3PO on it, but I think there's a Yoda underneath there, and but this surprised me. It's from Kohl's.
Okay.
And they're it says, oh yeah, there's the price.
Hugger Galaxy Yoda.
$49.99 at Kohl's when it was new.
Wow.
Now I was every once in a while I look on eBay and I go Yoda and I just hit enter and see what comes up. And this was an auction that was ending and it was at like $5. And I'm going, what? So I went bid right at the end and won it for like $5 plus shipping. And I'm going, I just got a $50 Yoda item for $5, you know, like. So and I didn't have this before. So it was like, you know, so every once in a while I do that. I just look for what's, you know, what kind of, this must have been like, is that Last Jedi time period, right?
Yeah, it looks it. Yeah, Last
colors,
Jedi.
The way the colors are, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Last Jedi. Yeah.
So
well, because he was in Last Jedi, wasn't he? Of course, yeah, that would be right, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, hitting Luke with a stick, right? Wasn't he hitting Luke with the stick?
Yeah.
Seagulls. I
think that was definitely one of the biggest like redeeming bits of Last Jedi, wasn't it? That Yoda come back. We just knew when Luke walked up to that tree that this ear just pops out. He just pops in the screen, and you're like, oh, they've done it. They've put Yoda in it. It was great. It was great that was such a cool bit. Yeah, great bit.
Yeah.
So so you've got all your Yoda. Is there something? How do I put it? Is there a figure that they haven't made that you would really want? Some sort of clever, like a Yoda figure that you would really want that they haven't made? Is there something unique? Some sort of, I don't know, like a gizmo or some sort of anything, a stat. I don't know.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, it's
a hard one because basically anything I can think of, they've already made with Yoda.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They've done Hot Toys, they've done animatronic ones, they've done all kinds of masks. Like
Build-A-Bear, have they done
Pops, the Build-A-Bear? I don't have the Build-A-Bear one.
They've covered it. They've covered it, haven't they? Yeah.
I mean, it's really difficult.
Or is there something? Yeah, there's something out there you think they wish they could make. Yeah, and they can make for Yoda. So something like, oh, I wish they could make that as a Yoda figure. Or no.
They've got. I mean, I've got a Yoda. I've got a Yoda. Santa Claus. What's the stockings? You stuff the stockings. For Christmas. So, I mean, it seems like they literally have thought of everything. There's Yoda. Like sports bottles for drink bottles. There's Yoda bathtub soap, and it's like they just
Yoda cosplay a monkey lizard. Oh, that's salacious.
Oh, if you want to do crossovers, there you go. A Yoda monkey lizard. Yeah, that'd be funny. What
was a Black Series for? Yeah. Yeah, did you? I should have got mine down. Did you get the Black Series one with Luke? Did you ever pick that one up? That's a great Black Series one. Yeah.
The other thing in the Yoda collection is there's a section of Bespin, or it's either Bespin or Luke Dagobah, depending on which figure they made. But like I have a Kenner vintage Luke Bespin with the backpack, the vintage Kenner backpack, and Yoda sitting in the backpack, and then I've got one from the early 2000s when they did like early vintage collection stuff, and I've got that Luke sitting with the Yoda in the backpack, and I've got the Black Series one with Luke and Yoda in the backpack.
There you go.
So I mean, there is a small section of
Yoda Transformer. I think Transformer, John. Have you got one of them?
I don't have a Yoda Transformer.
No. Did they do one? I know they did a few, didn't they?
They had to have when they did those crossovers, right?
They did Vader and Kenobi and Anakin, didn't they? So surprised they did a Yoda ship that turned into Yoda, actually. Yeah,
they had to have done that. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, there you go. A Yoda Transformer. Yeah. Do you have the Jumbo Kenner one? They did the
No, you mean the Gentle? Were they Gentle Giant? Were they Gentle Giant? No, I don't have that one. No, I wish I did, but I did not. I wasn't. I missed it when it came out, and then I didn't want to spend the aftermarket price. and I was hoping I would find them. There were a few shops every once in a while I go in, and they have one or two figures for $80 or $100, and I just hold out hope that someday I'll walk into a store and they'll have the Yoda there for $80 or $100, and I'll be like, aha, finally, I can get them. Because I still see like Bespin. Like there's a shop. There's two stores near me where I see like Bespin Leia and Emperor's Royal Guard and the Hoth characters a lot of times, and they're like $80 to $100 still. You know, they just got them sitting there. So I'm just hoping that someday I run into one of the stores that just has a Yoda left, and they're gonna sell it for around the same price. I hope. But
yeah. So what's your feelings on removing the bubble then, John? What do you think? Because you open a lot of stuff, but you do have a lot of stuff carded, don't you? So
well, here's my thing. Okay, I really don't think they're gonna get rid of the bubble on anything that looks retro.
right.
And my reasoning behind it is, like, I just received today the first Marvel Legends figure in a box, and it has a green sticker on it that says plastic free packaging, you know, and then it has a little disclaimer saying except for the tape and glue, you know. But it's like their Hasbro's plastic free packaging is now starting to ship as figures for Marvel to you if you got any. I just got one of them in the mail today. I don't know how I got it though. I didn't order this figure and it came from Hasbro. I don't know if someone out there got it for me. There's no documentation in the box
letter or
that
nothing.
tells me no. So I don't know if someone ordered it for me and just put my address in and had it shipped to my house, or I'm sure someone will speak up and tell me how I got this thing. But or maybe the PR guys, because the PR department sends me the press release and the photos of Marvel stuff when it comes out. So maybe they just sent me the first boxed so I could show it off and be like, the boxes aren't that bad, guys. See, like, you know, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think the bubbles are gonna go until at least maybe end of next year, maybe next year. I think they're gonna push it out.
Yeah, it's at least gonna be that long, because I'll tell you what I'm getting to in a long-winded way is I can just ramble on if you don't cut me off. So,
ramble on.
And as I get older, I get worse at it, right? It's like old man syndrome. So if you look at the Marvel Legends, when those Spider-Man figures came out, like Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man and a few others that are in the packaging that has no plastic, okay? They're slated to release in December and January. December 2022, January 2023, okay? At the same release date is Marvel Legends Toad, and I think there's a Cyclops figure, but those are in the old Toy Biz blue style packaging, retro style packaging, and they're scheduled to release in December 2022 and January 2023, but they still have the plastic bubble because those are in a retro style packaging, and the retro packaging requires the plastic bubble. So my thing is like, guys, use your eyeballs and your brain. If you see something that's slated for release that's in a retro package at the same time as something that's slated to release in a cardboard box, then there you go. You have proof that the retro packaging is staying with a plastic bubble, and the new packaging is only going to new product that doesn't have a retro theme.
Well, they know a lot of the retro. They know most people that buy the retro don't take them out, do they? They keep them in the package, so they know.
And I think that's part of the selling. Yeah, that's part of the selling point. Yeah. And it's part of the definition of being a retro figure. It's got to be in a retro style packaging. So if the packaging, when it was original back in the 80s or 90s or whenever it came out, had a plastic bubble, then the new one's going to have a plastic bubble. Otherwise, they can't call it a retro style figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Is there have you got any comics? I know any comics of like your first appearance of Yoda. Have you got any? I know you probably haven't got them there.
I do.
You have? Yeah, you've got like,
because I've got the original Marvel run when they first, from the 70s and 80s.
And there is an issue, is there, with like Yoda in it then, first appearance, is there?
Yeah, and that's when Yoda first appeared in comics,
All right.
I should have grabbed that. You're right. It's in the other room.
I should have mentioned it, John. I should have gone through and picked. I'll just come to my head about first appearance.
Well, like, that's the thing. As you do more of these shows, you'll start
I will
these notes and be like, I gotta tell them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't you worry, I'll make notes. Yeah, so yeah.
This is a
Well,
test run. This is a test
yeah,
run.
this is my first
Yeah,
one, so
yeah, yeah,
thanks. And we've done an hour, so this is what I plan to do, just an hour. So
yeah, yeah,
thank you, John. Thanks everyone in the chat for joining us. So
yeah.
have you got anything else to show, John? That's it, isn't it? That's all you've
That's pretty much it. I
you've
mean,
cleared
yeah,
them
yeah,
out. We've cleared them
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
to Jonathan's thing here. So he's talking about the
all
lazy
right.
box art, and
Yeah.
we'll be able to discuss this because like I said, I just got a Wolverine in the cardboard box. The way the
Right.
new packaging is going to be, I think. I don't know what this is.
Mm,
So I'll do a video on it either later tonight after dinner or maybe tomorrow
yeah.
morning, so
Okay.
you can see the cardboard box art, and yeah, we can decide as a group, is this satisfying enough? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, the photo of the figure doesn't look the same as the figure when you'll see when it just doesn't. Yeah, I'm starting to think like, yeah, you want to see the actual product, not just a photo of it, because the
Mm,
photo, it doesn't do it justice. You know what I mean?
no.
Like,
No.
yeah,
It's
so
who they used to do, like, take the photography of the photo,
yeah,
the figure, and they just get some guy who doesn't know what he's doing, or they
yeah,
do.
yeah.
So hopefully they won't. Yeah, they'll get some decent people taking pictures. But yeah, I dread
So,
the day when it all goes, because I think a lot of it, people will go back and start collecting stuff that's still got
okay.
bubbles on it. I think everyone's going to go backwards and start collecting
Oh
more.
yeah,
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 I
yeah.
think so. Even Power of the Force, John, might get
Oh
popular.
yeah,
Anything
yeah,
old with bubbles on is going to get really sought after. I think
yeah. I
definitely.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
And as we move on into things that like as more and more things come out on Disney Plus and stuff, I think you're going to see a resurgence of especially those Episode 1 Star Wars figures, and some of those, like around the same time as the Episode 1, they had those green carded and blue carded,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Power of the Force stuff.
yeah.
Like there's some nice figures. Like I was lucky enough to grab.
Power of the Jedi wave is one of my
Is
favorites.
that
Some
what
of
it is?
those.
Power of the Jedi. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
Power of
it
the
is. You're
Jedi.
right. Yeah.
It's got some of the Cantina guys, and it's got it's got, I'm trying to think of it's got like a nice Qui-Gon with the poncho. There's some it's got
Oh, I don't.
what's the one what's
I
the
can't.
medical
I can't see.
FX7
Yeah,
FX7.
I
Yeah,
got the FX7 right up there, and he
that's a
looks
lovely
great.
figure.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna bring up the Luke Skywalker with the T16. I've
Oh
got.
yeah, yeah.
I just got that one the last time I was with my brother in Tampa, and
Do you think? Do you think
I
do you think the toy ship is going to go shoot up in price because of that now? I did
you
think
know
about buying one. I did think about
secretly
buying
I
one.
want one now. I don't
Yeah,
have that.
I do.
I don't have that in my collection, but after
I
seeing
do.
it in the show, I'm like,
Yeah,
I kind of want to get that now.
yeah.
Like,
Because
so
I think that.
I did look them up, and there's a couple on eBay for around $40, and I'm
Mm,
hoping,
yeah,
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 Jonathan's saying, so that's a different box style. It is like a VHS box. I think you're right.
yeah,
So that might be a different box style. But even still on the back of the box where they show a photo of the figure, to me the photo doesn't do the figure justice. And you'll see that in the video when I
yeah,
do the
yeah,
video.
yeah,
And plus when we open it up, you'll see what the inside looks like. And
yeah. Cool,
if that's
cool.
how if this is how, yeah, wait till you see. I'll finish the video either tonight or tomorrow
Yeah,
morning and
yeah.
post it.
Okay.
But I'm not sure a lot of people are going to be happy the way the figure is in the box.
Mm,
That's another thing that I think some people are going to be upset about, because
mm.
I don't think it's going to be secure.
No, no.
I think there's going to be a lot of broken figures and a lot of problems with this, and
A lot of
you're
figure
not going to
swaps.
know. You're not going to know till you get home and open it up. The
Yeah,
way it's, pardon me, sorry, the way it's in there, you'll see when I do the video. But
yeah. I look forward to that.
it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I don't know. We'll decide. We'll all discuss it and we'll see what we
yeah.
think. But it's like
Mm.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll call that. We'll call that a night. Thank you very much, John, for coming on,
Yeah.
showing all your Yodas.
It was
So
fun. It was fun.
this is my first one. We shall be doing more of these. I'm planning bit of a plug. I plan to get like Tim on, Boss Bounty, Nick's hopefully going to come on. Usual Mike. I've got a list of people. Salacious. So there'll be more of these, and we'll look at Boss figures, and then I'm not sure what Nick's going to pick yet. Salacious will probably be Salacious from figures. We'll see. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
That's cool. If I think it's a good idea if everybody has a focus on a different figure. Like I'd love to see Tim take us through Bosk.
Yeah, which
I don't know if he has unique Bosk items.
Oh, he's got some rare ones, isn't he? So he's got some real pride. I mean, I know he hasn't got toxic limb Bosk, but he's got the I think he's got the fat lip Bosk now and stuff.
Oh,
so he's got a few different ones. So yeah, it should be interesting. So
cool.
Might be Tim, might be next. We'll wait and see. So yeah,
Vern wants us to go through everything
Oh, Vern, you always turn up at the end, Vern.
I know, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I might get Vern on actually. See if he's got a figure, a Star Wars figure, but he'll probably have different heads on it.
They'll all have different heads on it. Yeah, they'll have.
Yeah.
Well, here's a stormtrooper. Here's a stormtrooper with Wolverine's head. Here's a stormtrooper with Phoenix head. Here's a stormtrooper with Magneto head. Here's a stormtrooper with Cyclops head. That'd be birds.
Cheat. Yeah. How many stormtroopers? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Thank you everyone in the chat for coming tonight, and thanks John for being my first guest.
Thanks so much, Matt.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you. It was great chatting to you. Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next show. So cheerio, and may the force be with you. Bye.
Bye.